Hello, all my friends. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Monday, January 27th, 2020. Many blessings to you all. I hope you're all had a wonderful weekend and start off this beautiful day with as much positive energy as we can muster. Don't forget, we have this is an affirmation reading. This isn't a typical tarot reading. Tarot is done as horoscope or through the birth sign of the person. If you'd like a private reading, please visit royalmystic.com. We'll be more than happy to do a personal reading after you schedule your appointment. And if you'd like to see the other readings available, click this eyeball icon. That is my eye and my logo. It will take you to the home page. It will let you join as a member if you want to be a Mystic member, part of my Vibe tribe, and get all the positivity you can stand for just a very nominal fee, and many other readings, weeklies, monthlies, horoscopes, you name it, I've got it. Check it out. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have beautiful information that they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. Thank you for your divine presence. We always welcome it. So, we have a card we haven't seen because it was on the back side of this one. And another one, surprise. And the underlier is the Seven of Swords. So, this is being in a place of this is experience, these swords here, up, down, and backwards, right? We've got the ones that are the things we're still in process of, one we've got in hand, and we're leaving two behind to allow us to move forward without things that are unnecessary. You only need one sword to carry in your hand. The rest are just heavy weight, right? So bring your sharpest sword, bring your intentions and ability to use those swords and skills that you've learned. Swords are knowledge, decisions, being very straightforward, giving you the vision you need and the clarity that you need to go to charge onward, okay? And these are used up, so you don't need them anymore. So sometimes this means letting go of a job, letting go of a relationship, letting go of things in your household. They can be material items as well. But whatever it is, truly, you have no need for them. That's why this card is here. It's telling you it's time to let it go. Purging is always the thing at the beginning of the year anyway. We have awareness. This is the Law of Attraction deck. When I focus my positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. Absolutely. This is the whole thing about the Law of Attraction, which is what this reading is based on, is all of us getting together, focusing our positive energy together, and moving forward, giving yourself a little bit of a boost through other people as we all gather and watch this. Even if we're not watching it simultaneously, the energy that we put out as we watch it helps the entire world. So it is, well, the universe truly helps put that energy out and also brings that energy to you. Like we said, when you focus your positive energy, you attract more of it. So that's always a blessing. If you'd like to know the names of any of the decks that I'm using, get more information. To get more information, look down underneath this video. You'll see all of the information I have posted, and the names of all the decks are there. Get more information means sometimes we have to be in a place of seeking out whatever it is that is our next step or that will help us focus, or who can help us do that, who has the knowledge that we need. Usually the person's already been provided to you, or the information's already been provided to you. It's easy to understand that some things have been attracted ahead of time. Like sometimes I've gotten decks of cards. This was one of my early decks that I didn't really bond with right away, but it became useful. So as I grew, it grew with me. So and the positive energy I gave it helped it to be more bond with me in a better way. So this is part of the whole experience, is knowing that you may not be in a place where you can use whatever tools you already may have. Like this deck, we'll say, I'm just using these examples so you can understand. This deck came to me because I started seeing sacred geometry. And it was the first deck I chose as I looked for, a deck that would match it or something to it. This deck came up. I wasn't even looking for a deck. I didn't know they had it. I was looking for information on sacred geometry, and this deck showed up. So then I had another deck that you see in my other readings that was given to me by someone who watches these readings. So Phoenix Gateways has a beautiful deck. I'll show you the book. This one found its way to me. So I didn't even know about this one. It hadn't even been in print yet. And she sent it to me because she saw me using this deck. All I'm saying is you never know how the universe is going to bring the information, but you do have to be open for the information. Okay. Frequency of allowance. Allowance is a beautiful energy. The frequency of allowance invites us to be more open to whatever comes our way. How about that? It's like we know something here. Without judgment, whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wonderful dance of existence and expansion. So I'm sitting here holding this card telling you this very story about how this deck showed up, and there it is. I allowed for it to be here, and I bought it immediately because I felt like it was destined to help me. So, and look how much it's done for me, for you, for everyone who watches. So here's the card that was face up when I shuffled, when I put the decks out. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. And I will tell you, as I have gotten older, I am at peace with my age. I actually like being this age. I like being this age. I am not in a place of fear. I have knowledge about what life's all about, and I don't feel bad about being over 50. I feel great, actually. I feel for the first time in my life, I kind of feel like I've got it together, and I'm not afraid. That's just true. I'm just telling you the truth about that. This is what life does. As we grow, we understand more things. And this is also one of my favorite cards. Life is simple and easy. Now, I've told many stories about this card. I'll tell it again. This is one of the cards. This deck I got before I ever really started doing tarot. I had done tarot when I was very young and didn't know anything about it, and it scared me. So I found these affirmation cards in a very beautiful little shop. They called to me from the shelf. Like I said, before I ever knew what these were really going to be doing, they sung out to me. And this was one of the cards I actually hung on the desk that I'm sitting at, up where I could see it, just hung it from, I had just scotch tape, stuck it on there. This was the picture I had showing, and here's the back side. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself, and I trust life. All is well. Now, I cannot stress enough how different this was from what I was experiencing. But this is what I knew I wanted. I wanted my life to be simple and easy. I wanted to be able to trust life. I wanted to be in a place where I could say all is well. So you have to understand, these cards mean so much to me just to have out here during this particular reading because of where I came from, and these were in the journey with me. So this is a big deal. These have a lot of royal mystic energy on them. And Louise, hey, thank you so much for putting these out, because they saved me and brought me to a place of focusing and doing affirmations when I didn't know what affirmations were. That's why I do this beautiful reading for people who've never experienced it. Princess of Swords. Now you see how she's using her hand to broaden the light out. She's like using her hand to deflect the light so that it's a wider, not such a straight beam, so she can have more light. So this is being in a place. The Princess of Swords is the Knight of Swords in this deck. The Princess of Swords is a beautiful energy, bringing the light. Yeah, she's the Knight. Very beautiful energy of bringing the energy of No, you know what? My guides are correcting me also. She is the page. So she's the one bringing the message. So this is you getting some enlightenment. She's coming to shine the light for you and show you something. It's giving you the dynamic energy of something new. Now we have the Two of Swords here. In the typical tarot, in the standard tarot in Rider-Waite, you'll see someone with their eyes covered and their swords are crossed like that. They're not curled. But the person has their eyes closed or bandaged. There's like a blindfold on them. This is all about suspending your logic and letting your spirituality shine through that. So crossing your swords, you see the sword is very curved. It's not a straight sword. This one's a little straighter, but these are very curved, which means your opinion is not yet formed. And this is being in a place of letting your logic not be the thing that you use. You have to be able to use your inner spiritual energy and allow yourself to be guided by intuition and not logic. And here's the Two of Wands. So this is the path, the ever-present path. There's always options being presented, and you have to understand, and this is part of it, neither of these are wrong, and neither is the straight right down the middle. Neither is wrong. Nothing is wrong. No choice is wrong. These are simply options. It's like if you go to a train station, you can buy a ticket to anywhere. Nobody judges you, correct? This is the same thing. Whatever your intuition is calling you to do, you will be given the enlightenment and the energy to move forward and let go of your current situation, whether it's a physical item, a person, or a job, and move forward. You're getting the knowledge you need. You're getting an enlightened moment. It's letting you say, let go of logic. Sometimes we get an enlightened moment and we try to logic ourselves out of it. And that's saying you can't make a wrong decision no matter what path you choose. So be in a place of allowing whatever's attracted to you and noticing and allowing yourself to let go of what you no longer need or what's no longer necessary. Many blessings to you all. Have a wonderful Monday. Namaste.